Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Skyblock Adventures. In between episodes, well, I did a whole lot of building. If you look at my mini-map, you can see, well, we got a build there. We got a big giant building here. You can't even look at it yet. I did have to go up and down here. I used a whole bunch of blocks as kind of scaffolding, but right now there's no definitive way up. So let's not go down there right now. We are going to actually get some flight here in a bit. I built this thing almost entirely with a wand and an eye chisel, so pretty cool. So the eye chisel is pretty sweet. You can actually take, say if I had a whole bunch of cobblestone in here, you just kind of hold shift. You can kind of chisel all of it at once, everything that's in your inventory. So I could just fill up my inventory completely with cobblestone, chisel it into this indented stuff, and I just ran around and wanded. I just had to set up the quarters basically, and I could just wand the rest, plus the floors. But this thing has a lot of floors in it, so kind of take a look here. Got a floor here, it's got a floor here. I made a whole bunch of the feral flare lanterns too, because I mean, for lighting, they are just cheap. I mean, they're not as cheap as a torch, mind you, but it's just some glowstone and some gold and some glass, and you got a 16 radius kind of light system, right? And it is pretty insane, really. I really like these things. They're one of my new favorites. This is going to be the main floor. It's going to be where I put like my refined storage system. It's just sitting right there right now. I actually have the windmills right outside too. I should actually look at the windmills really quick, because yesterday I kind of gave some misinformation. I just want to fix that. I said it was producing, I think it was like 300 something power or 200 and something. It's actually producing right now 207.27 power. This is the output. So this output was what I was going by. The power is what it's actually producing. And the higher up it is, the more power it'll produce. And we're probably going to move these up a lot higher. Probably near build limit. Kind of get the max out of them. But that is definitely a thing. So yeah, down here we have one more big giant room. Let's kind of take a look. Just the giant room. This is probably where I do the bulk of kind of my nitty gritty, dirtier automation. And just get it done. I may cut this up into separate rooms and kind of break it down by mod maybe, or just kind of what I'm working towards in that room, and do it that way. But this is the big room, and then we finally have our little platform down here. But this thing's going to be going away, because this was for when I had the other builds kind of, planned. You know what I mean? And I've since changed, so yeah, definitely going to switch it up. The reason I'm building this so big too is because I actually owe my patrons, well, 4 of them. Depending on the level of patrons, there's different rewards. One of the rewards is actually a build, and I'm behind 4 builds. So I'm actually going to take this one, do it massive, and do it for all of them. So it is going to be giant. This thing's already massive, and I'm only really getting started. I'm going to get into the composer, and I'm also going to get into the, the builder and composer. So there's going to be other stuff out here too, so yeah, kind of got an idea in my head. We'll kind of see how it all plays out, but lots of room to work with, lots of stuff to kind of get looking good, and we need lots of materials though. So that's kind of the name of the game, right? In the pack like this, get all the materials, all the stuff, and the things, and get it all automated. So we're gonna work towards that and make this place pretty. So what I wanted to do today. So let's go here. Bam. First thing I want to get to, like I said, I want to move those windmills up to sky limit. But I can't really fly around or nothing right now, so we are going to have to get in flight. But before I get into that, I'd like to get into wireless power. And the wireless power I'm going to get into, of course, is Flux Network. So let's get that done really quick. Let's grab you, and I guess we're going to take this. We're going to throw 4 cobblestone. Probably not one there because we don't need it. Grab this handy bucket of lava that I already grabbed, and just put it right there. To make this stuff, you need this stuff here called Flux. Obtained by throwing redstone into fire or lava. Pretty fantastic. If you actually look at the recipe, though, it looks like you have to smelt it, right? Don't do it this way. You only get, 2 out of every 9, where if you make it actually just by throwing in lava, you get it at a 1-to-1 ratio. So, probably a much better way of doing that. Let's grab 2 stacks of redstone just to get us going. And do that. We may need more of this, but anyway. Boom. We can automate the creation of this later on. And okay, let's take a look at the components we actually need here. So we got our Flux now. We're going to need a Flux controller. This kind of controls the network for us, and it kind of lets us kind of tweak the settings out. We're going to need some Flux plugs, some Flux points, and we're going to need, I'm going to grab one of the basic storage as well. So we're just going to kind of get that done here and kind of look at it. We're going to need some of these Flux cores. Every one of them takes an eye vendor. We don't have a ton of ender pearls, but I'll get about 14 of them. Kind of get started there. I think I counted I needed 12 of these Flux blocks. I may be wrong, but we need at least 12. So let's get, what is that? 12 would be 48. There we go. We'll throw that there. And we should be able to make the controller. So let's make one of those. Bam. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I didn't actually make the blocks. I'm totally confusing myself here. Let's, I thought I just made 12 of these. Let's make 12. And 12. There we go. Grab that there. Grab ourselves a Flux controller. And we're just going to set this down. We're going to set it down anywhere. It doesn't really matter. Gonna throw it. Bam. Have a Flux controller. This thing is just, like I said, the main component. We're just going to change a couple settings here. So the first thing we need we need a channel. So we'll go over here. You can create a new channel. You can name it whatever you want. We'll make this one our main channel. So we'll just call it main. Just do it that way. Done. You can change the color and stuff too, but unimportant. But right there, we have a channel. You can set whether or not, you know, people can have access to it. You can add and do that jazz. But we don't need to worry about that right now. This one kind of gives you the idea of your system. So the send, receive, the transfer, all that jazz. How much power is in the system. This just tells you what actual components, so Flux controller, plugs, stuff like that. It'll all end up in here. And you can actually remove things by, you know, clicking it out there. But anyway, we have a channel now. We're going to set the limit to ignore limit true. Now just let it set it at the max speed of all times, which is kind of the way I want it. I also want transmit on. That's actually going to make it so it can charge things wirelessly. So this thing's actually pretty insane like that. And the receive mode, this stuff, I don't mess with that very much because it doesn't seem to... I can't really figure out exactly the benefit, right? So largest first, you know what I mean. It'll try to go for the largest power source first, obviously. But it's never seemed to really make a difference to me. You can do a priority system here too, but I'm not going to worry about that. And that is our basic network. It is set up. And yeah, it's good there. Next thing we're going to do here is probably grab... Let's actually just grab the storage. Basics Flux storage. Let's do that. There we go. Pretty sweet. Should be no power in here right now. Bam. There's nothing in there. This thing can hold 256,000 RF. I'm just going to turn ignore limit true on. And turn it to the main network. And bam. We have a network now. We have storage. We just need to get some power into it, right? So the next thing we're going to do is probably grab a Flux plug. There we go. This one sends energy. And these points receive energy. And that is very important. Probably need some more of those, yeah. And sweet. Okay, finally. We have everything we need there. So yeah, we can create a network now. So the way I'm going to do this is super simple. So I'm actually going to break these connections here. We actually don't need them anymore. And I'm going to be moving this anyway. But we'll kind of just get it set up real quick. Just so we can kind of, you know, see how it works here. So that's set the output there on that side. We're just going to grab this here. The Flux point. Or sorry, Flux plug. Put it in there. Set it to main. And you see here, this already filled up. And when it's filled up, if it was partially filled, this would be, you know, only partially, you know, up a level. It kind of goes up as, it's kind of liquid, you know what I mean? It looks like liquid. The lighting glitch has always been there. I don't know why, but yeah, definitely a thing. And to power a system now, all we have to do is this. So you can see there, it has no power right now. Go there, select main, and bam. It's going to get power wirelessly all the time now. We don't have to worry about that anymore. I mean, that is totally, completely done. That is wireless networks. Basically, for every time you want to input power, or I guess store power, pull power from something, you need a plug. Anytime you want to give something power, you need a point. And you could create more complex systems, right? But I usually just go with this. I mean, most of the time, that's pretty good. So unless you want to keep your power separate for some reason, yeah, that's all you basically need. So anyway, that is pretty good. And that is wireless power. And this thing I've never actually used. What's this thing do? What is this thing? Oh, Flux network enabled. Oh, so you can set your plugs to be all the same. I get ya. Huh. Sweet. So that probably just works on, say, this maybe? Pasted, yeah, just paste configuration. Huh. So that's pretty cool. Can you like copy one? Because that would be cool too. Let's hold control. Pasted, no. Copied configuration. So if you hold shift, it'll copy the configuration. And then you can just right click and paste it. So that is pretty cool actually. That's actually a useful tool. And I've never used that thing, but we'll definitely try it out at some point, I'm sure. Okay, so the next thing I want to get to is flight. So I want to get into flight. Let's go and look at jetpacks. So simply, bam, take a look. We want one of these. I'm going to go with the simply jetpacks. It seems like the best option right now. We need some steam dynamos. So we're going to need... What do you mean I have no copper? Oh, I'm on the pattern grid. So bad for that. I should actually move that away. That's something I do in every pack. Just keep going to the pattern grid. Anyway, let's grab some copper gears. Let's grab... We might be able to make the first 2 tiers of this really easy, so I might do that. We need a leather strap. Let's do that. We need these steam dynamos. I just made the coppers. We'll need some transmission coils. Let's make 2 of them. And it's going to be nice to be able to fly. We're going to need it for this building, so I figured we'd get to it right away. Let's go to here. And can we make those? We can. We can make our leadstone thrusters. Pretty sweet. And I guess we just need these capacitors. These capacitors are pretty cool. They're batteries that you can hold in your inventory, kind of charge your items and all that stuff. But we have wireless power now. We actually don't need that. My battery is this. So, I can make those way bigger. So this one only has 256K, but we can add to that. Every one I add down would give it another 256K, plus there's higher tier ones. I can't remember what the higher tier ones use. But anyway, let's grab our... Let's not actually grab anything, because apparently I didn't make this. I thought I did. Grab you, and boom. We have a leadstone jetpack, and you can see it's already getting charged. And that is because of that wireless transfer. So that is fantastic. Gotta throw that in there. And we should already, yeah, we already have flight. That is pretty cool. You can change the settings for this in controls, and I think I already did, because I think it was this, because this is what I usually set it to. Yeah. So yeah, you can set emergency hover. If you kind of start to fall really far, get close to the ground or to the void, it'll automatically turn on. And hover mode, just in case you want to, you know, not have it on versus have it on, right? So anyway, you'll burn more power with hover mode on, but with this thing, I'm really not worried about hover mode at all. Anyway, that is cool. Bam. Let's take a look at the next level and just see how doable it is. Because it may be. I think it is. I know we got a good amount of invar, so we need another one of these. Bam. The sulfur I'm getting from a mob farm. Guessing creepers? I'm not sure though. Bam. Grab that flux capacitor. We have invar. We have the leadstone. So what do we need here? Reactant dynamos. So some lead gears. And these ones will just. This one's just gonna go a little faster, and you know, hold more power. That kind of jazz. Like I said, I'm not worried about the power. I'll probably just get it up to the highest level as soon as we can, but we can't make a darium yet. Well, we could. It just, I don't really have the ender pearls for it. But anyway, this one, the hover will, you know, go down. Well, it's not going to do it like that. Oh, that's emergency. Hover will descend slower, and you'll kind of move faster too. So this one's not particularly fast, and we'll kind of, you know, upgrade that over time. I do want to come outside here, kind of take a look at our base now, because I can actually kind of show it to you. What it kind of looks like now. And this will be changing a lot. So you can see it's massively lit up, and that's because of the feral flare lanterns. Those things are just, they're a godsend. But the thing is pretty epic. The scope of the thing is giant. And we're actually, I'm going to add some kind of island, I guess, below it. And I haven't really decided how I'm going to do that yet. And I'm going to add some other stuff out here. And all this material is going to change at some point. I saw that we do have a form of exchanger from Cyclic, so it's going to be able to make it so I can change out the blocks pretty easy. So, definitely a thing. While I'm doing this, I am actually, let's grab this battery. So I am going to need that. Boom, because I want to move these things, right? So I want to move all my windmills. But I need to kind of set up a temporary little network here. Kind of buffer battery. Guess we need, let's do it that way so I know which way it's going. Let's clear it out. Input, I guess here. This will output. No, output that's the back, right? Yes, output here. And we'll just set all the other sides of the input for all that matters. There we go. Then I can grab a flux point, throw it right here. So when we finally do get some power here, I guess I'll do it right here. I'll start charging the battery again. So that'll handle that. Pretty sweet. And we can break the rest of the stuff down now. And how many of these would you need? Depends on how I set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 8 probably work right now. There we go. 8. Shouldn't need that. You know what? Let's make a couple more just to be safe. There we go. And an angel block. Hopefully we've got enough feathers in here. If so, it'll make our life a lot easier. We do not. I think I have them downstairs. Let's go check that real quick. And down here. I need to put more bait in this thing. Yeah, I got some feathers there. You know what? Let's grab the other ones too. I haven't cleared out this one crate here, and I really should. It's the one with that kind of stuff in it. Yeah, leather, that stuff. I'll have to come sort that out later. I've moved most of the other stuff. Everything's gonna get moved. The mob farm is the only thing that doesn't have a feral flare lantern kind of over it too, because I want to be able to keep it running. I'm trying to use that as an elevator. I'm actually brilliant. Anyway, let's let's do that. I would use an elevator, too, to kind of make a teleport to go up the sky limit. But I don't think they go that far. I'm almost positive they don't go that far. We can actually try it. Let's go. Let's make another elevator. Just to try it. I think they have a limit on how high they can go. Let's go here. Because I think I've tried that before. It failed miserably. Go here, bam. But worth a try, nonetheless. And, yes, angel block. So let's do that. Angel block. And, bam. There we go. We have an angel block. Let's head on up. And, see if we can get this going here. Shouldn't be a problem. Here we go, 52. I think we need one more down. It's hard to get these up on the exact level. There we go, 251. Oh, I didn't remember. I totally forgot the building blocks. I'll have to go grab those. But, let's do... How am I going to do this? Let's do this. Bam. I just want to try the elevator first. Let's go... I'm actually doing this horribly. Do I have any blocks in my bag? Because that would make my life way easier. No. Okay. I'm going to run down... Actually, let's try this. Because it should work between one block anyway. Because I think they have another limit. If there's too many blocks in between them, they don't work. But, yeah, it's not working. I believe this is directly below. Kind of curious here. So I'll turn this off for a second. Fall straight. Boom. And, yeah, it was directly below. So, yeah, they do have a limit. I'm not sure what they are, but that is the thing. And okay, I went back down. I got us some building blocks. I'm going to test this really quick just to make sure this is the max build level. Because I think if we try to place this on Y level 252, which is what this would be, right? It's not going to place. It won't. But we can do it right there. So that is the max height. After that, they're just too tall. And anyway, I'm curious what they'll produce. They're producing 192 RF. I know earlier I said it was a little more. And I realized it's because I don't have... I keep forgetting to turn them from joules over to RF. And it's actually, yeah, 192 per. With 12 of that, that is well over 2,000 anyway. So I'm quite ecstatic about that. It's actually 2,300 RF or so. Just like that. For how cheap these are, this is actually exceptional, right? So we have a pretty good network now. We have a good amount of power that we can move around wirelessly wherever we need it. And we can start actually, you know, working on systems here. Kind of utilize that and start automating resources, which is probably what we're going to work on next. We're probably going to do it one way today, then another one tomorrow. Then we're going to get into ore processing and all that jazz. But we are going to get to that stuff, all the stuff and things. And anyway, so all we need to do now to kind of get this wired up is throw some of this hardened flux duct around. This hardened flux duct can move 4,000 RF a tick, so can more handle this. That is why I upgraded that. But we should be able to take this plug, throw it right there, and just set it to the network. And bam, ignore limit true. And there we go. We have a wireless network. It's just like that. I know it's going to look kind of silly up here, but we don't have a ton of them. Anyway, that is that. And that is fantastic. I mean, we have a full-on wireless system now. And that is pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. And okay, now that we've taken care of wireless power and flight, the next thing I want to get to is probably industrial foregoing. Get a little bit more of that going. I was looking at this. I was looking at resource production, and I think I want to make the laser base and laser drill. I did go ahead and get some more pink slime. It's just, you know, we already did that before. It's a little grindy. I wish I had fortune, but I do not yet. Guess we'll get it at some point. But this is a void miner, and it doesn't need to see the void, though, or bedrock, or any of that jazz. It's actually pretty easy to make, so let's go here. I think I have enough plastic in the system. Let me make sure. Yeah, we definitely do. Let's go and try this, though. So we're going to need quite a bit of stuff here. No, not too much, actually. Now I think of it. Let's see here. Let's go to laser. Let's check this out. So this is the main component, the laser base. And you can go there, bam. When fully charged with laser drills, it will produce a random ore. So you need at least, to get this going at the bare minimum, you need a laser base and at least one laser drill. More laser drills you have, the faster it'll go. This thing's not overly fast by default, but it's pretty cheap. It's kind of a earlier game void miner. So yeah, kind of the way it works. We're going to make the base though, so let's do that. Let's make some gold gears. I really need to make compactor. I keep saying that, and we do have the ability to kind of automate that now, so I really don't have a reason not to, but I'll have to get to that in a bit, like I keep saying. Guess we'll need a tin gear. Actually, we'll need... Let's go here. I think we need 5 tin gears, so let's just go make that. Because I think we actually need... Yeah, because these take machine frames too, right? Yeah, might as well go ahead and make those. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab that. And I think we have everything for that now. So there we go. We got the laser base. I'm just going to set up kind of here right now. And do it that way. And then hook it up with the power. But this is the base. This is the main component. This here is for lenses. This is where the ores will output. And this is just kind of like telling you how far it is to getting the next ore. And like I said, the more of the actual lasers that you have, the faster it'll go. The first thing you're going to want to do with this thing, and it's an issue I ran into when I first used it, is this lens items. So these are kind of ways to filter which sides can import and output items. The lens, you're going to want to disable. Because when you try to pull out the item, it's actually going to pull out our lenses too. The lenses allow you to focus to certain resources. So definitely something you're going to want to turn off there. Next thing we're going to need here are actually the bases. So not the bases, the drills. So we're probably going to need 8 diamond gears. It is going to take a little bit of diamonds, but I'm willing to spend it. Because we can actually use it to focus on diamonds, which is kind of my idea, because diamonds seem pretty slow. And yeah, kind of do that. We are going to need some of these laser lenses too. Oh, they have to be white lenses, don't they? It was something weird. White stained glass. And bam. We have white stained glass. Actually, we need to craft out of the panes. So let's do that. Don't know what I'm doing. There we go. We have 16. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull that thing. Oh, I actually need to make the laser lens. Helps if I do that. Bam. We're actually going to need a couple of those. Probably. How many of those can I make? These things don't stack either. Because I think we can put 6 lenses in there to kind of focus it. So, yeah. I don't think I've ever done 6. But we'll try it. Anyway, that should handle that. Actually, we'll need 4 for the building. So I don't even have enough pink slime to do that right now, do I? How many can I make? Oh, maybe I do. That's 4. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we actually had just enough. That's awesome. Okay, laser drills. So let's throw those in there. Let's make 4 of these puppies. And we'll have to do them... Oh, no. What is it missing? It's missing glowstone, isn't it? What was it with the glowstone? Need to get that stuff to do compacting door, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. 3, 4. There we go. We got 4 laser drills. These things need to be 1 block away. Doesn't really matter, just 1 block away. If you do it 2, you'll see the laser kind of goes there. But if you do it 2, it's not going to work. And it'll say no laser base. Which is pretty cool. These things themselves don't have a lot of stuff, but they do take upgrades, and we are going to be upgrading them just to make it a little faster. Once you have this thing to set up too, it's just so easy to move around, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, that's basically the setup. So 4 of them. And it would work with just 1, but like I said, we're going to use 4. Each one of these uses 100 RF a tick, so it's going to use 400 by default, but I said we're going to upgrade that, so definitely a thing. Let's go here. Let's see here. I think we have some more ducks in here. There we go. Let's grab some bloodstones. Let's actually grab them. They ended up on the ground somehow. And power them. Nah, we're not going to do anything fancy. Actually, kind of just make it kind of ugly right now. I'll run it underneath when it actually gets a home. Make it a little prettier. But not a big deal there right at this time. I just want to get up and running. Boom, boom, and boom. And break that puppy. I believe we need a inventory for the top. I can't remember if this auto exports. I think it does. So anyway, we have a bunch of crates here. I'm just going to grab one. I need to move all this stuff anyway. Let's grab you. Head back upstairs. Boom. And get the power on this and kind of work it out. So that's there. That's there. Everything's working. Everything's how it should be, I should say. We should be able to grab. Let's go into our backpack. I'm pretty sure we'd be in the second point. And just stick some power on this. So let's go here. Let's set this to ignore limit. And main. And this should start working. Yeah, you can see here. It's going through the cycle. It's using power. The work is at 16%. Takes a little while because this isn't upgraded yet. Well, it still takes a while anyway. But you can see there, 100 RF tick. Every time it hits 3000 RF, so every 30 ticks, it actually does 1 cycle and kind of ups that work percent. But we can speed that up. I think we can get that down to close to 10 ticks and kind of up the power on it. So the upgrades that this thing uses. Oh, do we actually have one? Sweet. Okay. I want to change those lenses after. The upgrades this mod uses are from Tesla. And this thing's actually going to take quite a bit of gold, I think. We need some of these machine bases. So these are the upgrades. And it can use 1 of each. So to be able to, first can use the energy ones and the speed ones. Then to use the speed 2s, or the energy 2s, the speed 2s, you have to have 1 of those in there. So you actually need to make 3 energy 1s to use both, right? Because you need, 3. No, you need 2. 2 energy 1s, sorry. Because you need this one, then you need 1 to craft this one. And if you do it with just diamonds, it's actually not cheaper. It's just kind of hiding it. It's just one step. It just makes you use the redstone once. So the second step, redstone. Let's kind of get this going here, though. So we're going to need 8 of each, basically, right? So let's do 8 of those, I guess. Bam. Did I make the bases? I can't even remember. Base. Nope, we did not. Let's make... How many of these I'm going to need? 16, right? So we're going to need 16 bases because each one can take 4 upgrades, right? Let's go here. Let's go and make 8 of these puppies. So this will be energy. The energy ones are going to reduce the energy cost, which is kind of what we're going for there. Let's do that. And we'll want 4 of these ones. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get those ones into the system here and kind of tweak this out. Boom. And that changed the power. Well, that one sped it up. Apparently these ones speed it up. I thought it changed the power on them. Actually, no, it doesn't go below 100. That's the way it works. Yes. We'll kind of see it when we do the speed one. And if you try to put in a 2 first, it doesn't work. It needs an energy 1 first for it to actually work. So we'll do that. Bam. And that's already going to make it quite a bit faster, but we can speed it up more. And that is pretty cool, actually. Sweet. So that's 16 ticks now, and we can get that faster. Let's go here. Let's go to the speed upgrades. We're going to need, how many of these? I knew this was going to take a lot of gold. How's there gold? I got a bunch I could process, but I don't really want to. Guess we're going to need 16 more gold gears? Eek. Let's use an iron too. I really need to make that compactor in the upgrade. Let's do that. Guess we're going to have to do this. 8. There we go. Guess we'll take 4 of those. And I guess that recipe seems really... What? What's with this recipe here? Yeah, that recipe's a ripoff. This one is a total ripoff. Oh, speed upgrade 2. No, they're both upgrade 2s. Yeah, this one would take tons more resources. So we're going to go with this one down here. It's way cheaper. Let's do that. Bam. There we go. So we should have all our speed upgrades. Let's throw those in there. And you can see now, it's going to use 225 RF a tick. It only take every 11 seconds. If I think I take that power out, what did that do? I thought that changed the power usage. Doesn't. I guess they both just speed it up. Oh, it's the max amount of power it takes? That changed. 4,688. Put that in there. Yeah. Huh. Okay. It is just making it faster. I guess it's the way it's speeding up. It's reducing the amount of power that it actually takes. So that actually makes sense. Okay. I see what it's doing. I knew it did stuff and things. So it does make it use power. It just kind of, not the tick, the per tick power, just the total power used per operation. And you can see here, we're already getting resources. We are going to have to pump those items out a different way because apparently they're not going automatic. Let's go to just a flat transfer node. This thing is not so fast that we need to worry about it. So let's go over here. Let's go. And I guess clear. Oh yeah, there's nothing in the crate yet. Why am I worried about it? Let's just throw a transfer node right there. And throw it right there. And that should start getting in there. So we're going to get some pyrite, which is, I think that is Tech Reborn, silver, nickel, platinum, which is pretty good. Because we need that for derium. Iron, galena? What? That must be magnetic craft. Yeah, there we go. Diamond ore, bauxite. Pretty cool. So we're already getting the materials. We're getting fresh ores. We're not processing them right now. We'll probably set that up in another video. Yeah, we can get this, and we can focus this lens, and that's what I was kind of going for certain items. So let's go to, I think, redstone. Let's go that way. Redstone ore is one I would like to kind of get focused on. And if you go here, you go to laser. It wants a red stained pane laser lens. So yeah. Oh, did I totally derp this? I did too. I'm gonna need more slime. I used all my slime. I thought, what? That's weird. It has a plus sign there. That shouldn't have a plus sign. Anyway, I thought that these lenses were used in the recipe. So I actually just wasted 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 32 pink slime, which was probably about 12 or 13 minutes of my life. I just threw away there. Oh, well. What do you do? So I don't even know what I'm going to do with those, because I don't know if I have another use for these. Because I don't think I'm going to set up another one of these. I really don't think there's another use. I totally derped. I'm going to throw them away. We're just going to let this spawn. and make my shape go away because I totally messed up. But I'll kind of show you here. Yeah, anyway. So I am going to do that, and I'll do that in between episodes, apparently. But you can make these lenses. So if I want to focus redstone ore, I could do it this way. I just make red stain lens, pink slime, and boom. You get your lens, put it in the machine. Make sure that setting I said was turned off, this one here. Because if I actually turn this off right now, I think it's this one. I don't have any lenses in there right now. But if I had lenses in there, it would pull them out and put them in the crate. If you didn't have this, turned off. Whichever one is up. That's back. I guess it's this one right here. And, yeah, would pull the lens out and just make a mess of it. Zirconium ore, nice. Osmium. Getting all the good stuff and things. This is actually pretty cool. I don't even know what the Galeno ore is really used for. Go here. I'm curious now. Oh, it's Tech Reborn. It has no ingot itself? That's really weird. Okay, pretty cool, pretty awesome, and pretty fantastic. So we have a void miner now. I'm not going to give up on sieving too. We're going to do a sieving system too, kind of proper sieving system, get that going. Figure that's something we'll get to as well. I want to have my resources come from numerous ways. So we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We're also going to do magical crops or mystical agriculture, I suppose, and get that going soon too. Just kind of get it all going. Because I want all the things, and I want to automate everything. This is one of those packs where I want to automate things to the point of ridiculousness. Because it's kind of pack that was meant for. Sky factories are fun for that. Just getting tons of resources and just getting it all. Just having it all and just standing on a mountain of iron for the sake of doing it. And okay, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. So I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop on by, say hello, any of that jazz, that'd be fine, be great and wonderful. Just keep it classy. That's all that I ask. Other than that, I am going to end this here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys in the next video. Later.